Hi, Hawks. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Not sure when you are watching this video, but I am Principal Gutierrez and I am your principal here at Boronda Meadows School. I wanted to share with you this book for a while now. This book is called She Persisted Around the World. And I love this book. And one of the reasons why I've been wanting to share this book, particularly for the month of September, is in September, it was Hispanic Heritage Month. Nationally, we celebrated that Hispanic Heritage Month. And this book is written by Chelsea Clinton and illustrated by Alexandra Boyger. But one of the reasons why I really wanted to illustrate this book and read it to all of you, beautiful Hawks, hardworking Hawks, is that one of the first characters in this story, and this was actually a real person, Sor Juana Inés de la Cruz, she was Hispanic. And I will read this page, only this page, and I'm actually giving this book away to a hawk out there that is reading and listening to the story, and maybe perhaps what was your favorite part of what I'm about to read right now. I'm going to give it away. I'm going to try this. This is my first giveaway book. And what I would like for you to do is to listen to the story. And then I will have a little Google form at the bottom of this YouTube video and on Parent Square as well. And all you have to do is just put your first name and your initial of your last name, and then just put who your teacher is. And you will be entered into a drawing to win this book. Okay, so it could be whoever is reading this book, as long as you are a student of Boronda Meadows School. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try this next week. I will do the drawing and let's see who wins this book, She Persisted Around the World. And it's 13 women who changed history. And again, the only page I'm reading is the first page, the first two pages, and then we could read it together, or whoever decides to, whoever wins this book could perhaps do a read aloud if she or he is brave enough. All right, here we go. It's not always easy being a girl. All over the world, girls are more likely to be told to be quiet, to sit down, to have smaller dreams. Don't listen to those voices. These 13 women from across the world didn't. They persisted. This is my favorite one, Sor Juana Inés de la Cruz. And on the very top, it says, I don't study to know more, but to ignore less. And then there is respuesta a Sor Filotea de la Cruz. So this is Sor Juana Inés de la Cruz. Well, let's read a little bit about who she was. When Sor Juana Inés de la Cruz was growing up in Mexico, most girls did not go to school. Juana Inés wanted to pretend to be a boy so she can go to school. Her family said no. She persisted, finding tutors who didn't mind teaching her. Sor Juana Inés wrote the first published argument for girls' right to go to school in the Americas. And her poems and plays are still celebrated today. So she had to dress up and pretend to be a boy so that she could go to school. Imagine having to do that if you are a girl, and think about going to school now. We have the ability to go to school now as women, as girls, but back in the day, that was a privilege and only boys were able to go to school. But she persisted, right? And persisting is another way of saying to be determined, to keep going, to keep pushing. Even though sometimes things get hard, you have to keep going, right? And so hopefully all of the beautiful hawks that are out there and are listening to this powerful story of Sor Juana Inés de la Cruz, what is something that you have to persist? What is something that you have to push? Challenge yourself. It could be something that you're learning in the classroom right now that may seem hard, as an example, right? But you have to keep pushing through. And sometimes that doesn't mean you have to do it alone. It means that you can always ask for help. You can ask your teacher for help if that is something that you're not really understanding a math concept or how to write a paragraph. You can always ask your teacher for help. You can always let your parents know that you need more help. You can ask a friend, maybe sitting next to you, right? And again, that's just an example, but there's many things, many challenges, boys and girls, that we go through throughout the week. But what I want you to remember is persist, push through, and always know that you can always ask for help, okay? I am giving this book away. She Persisted Around the World. Hopefully, if you're interested, I could do a read aloud to your class as well, or to the lucky hawk that wins this book. In fact, I think that's what I'll do. Whoever wins this book, if you would like, I can go to your class. I could probably read a couple more pages to your classmates, and I will give the book away to you. But remember, you have to fill out that Google form right under the YouTube channel. You'll see the link. And then also on Parent Square, I will post the Google form. Okay. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. And like we say every single day, go Hawks.